Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today is a special and different one. It is a FA Cup 4th round prediction video. You've been asking for this, and guess what? I produce them. We've got 15 games to get through this today. Josh is going to be helping me.
Yo guys, how's it going? It's Josh here. I'm happy to be here. Hope you guys are doing alright. And before I get started, I want to say I've just cracked my camera screen a few weeks ago, so it might affect quality, but I think it's okay. I've turned off the light just to help with lighting, but I'm pretty sure it'll all work out well. But yeah, let's just get into it. FA Cup 3rd round, I think, and there's 15 games to predict. So yeah, thanks for inviting me. I can't wait to predict, and let us know in the comments what you think as well. Also, quick mention, it's Daniel's birthday. I think the day after this is uploaded on Saturday. And yeah, happy birthday, Dan. 20, you're in your 20s now, so embrace that new step of life. And yeah, sub to this guy, he's a legend. And sub to me as well, Josh Spurs 123. Anyway, let's stop rambling and get into it.
But without further ado, we've got a lot of games to get through. Let's get straight into these FA Cup predictions. Alright, first game is Chorley versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, let's keep this short and sweet. Chorley, you should they did go to beat Derby Youth, but it's Derby Youth. And Wolves are the Wolves, but Wolves can't score goals. I'm going to say this is going to be a 3-2 win to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And Josh, what do you think, my man?
I think I said 3rd round. It's actually 4th round of the FA Cup, but we'll move on. Pretend you didn't hear that. The first game is Chorley at home against Wolves. Fair play to Chorley for getting it this far, but they're non-league. They really shouldn't, be going any further. They're playing an out-of-form Wolves team, but Wolves really should be winning this game comfortably. But I'm going to say no more than 2-0 to Wolves.
Is Southampton versus Arsenal. Now, Southampton played Shrewsbury yesterday as the time of recording this and won by 2-0. They are looking in some decent form. But this game, and I'm going to say it will be a Southampton win. It'll be a 2-0 Southampton win. And Josh, what do you think?
I will be doing a few upsets, by the way, 1 or 2. I have a few in mind, but I'll get to that when I get to that. But this is Southampton at home against Arsenal. Both teams have been in really good form. Arsenal started bad in the season, but they're stepping up now. Southampton have been a very solid mid-table team. I am going to say 2-1 to Arsenal. Unfortunately, I think they'll scrape it.
Next game is Barnesville against Norwich City. Now, this is all championship affair. Norwich in the top, Bayern in the bottom, I think. Even though the championship isn't that good. But I'm going to go with this will be a 2-1 win to Norwich City. And Josh, what do you think?
The next one's a little bit dead. It's Barnsley at home against Norwich. Norwich are obviously killing it, top of the championship. Barnsley are like 11th, 10th, something like that. That's not too bad for themselves, actually. Yeah, there will be a few dead games like this, but I'll just make it short and sweet, and I'll say 1-0 to Barnsley. Because Norwich are focusing on the league a bit more, I feel like Barnsley might nick it 1-0. Why not?
You just know the next game is Bournemouth versus Crawley Town. Now, Crawley Town beat Leeds United, like I said in one of the last Premier League prediction videos. And Bournemouth are flying high in the championship, but I think this game could have an upset on its hand, and I'm going to say it will be a 3-0 win to Crawley Town. And George, I don't know if you're going to upset or not, let me know.
Bournemouth at home against Crawley, and I like this one because Bournemouth have been doing well in the league. They have been doing well, but they were like 3rd or 2nd, and now they're 5th because they've dropped a few points in their last 5 games. So Crawley did beat Leeds 3-0 at home recently, so they're like League 2, I think. So fair play to Crawley making it this far. And why can't they go to the 5th round? Why not? I'm going to say 1-0 in full time, Crawley to nick it 2-1 in extra time. Why not?
Now the next game is the team in Brighton and the team in Blackpool. Now Blackpool beat West Brom and a fellow Black. I'm not sure. I've been about Blackpool before, but I should know. And Brighton They came through an extra time and penalties win against Newport County. But I don't think Brighton will have enough in this game. I'm going to tell you 2-1 win to Blackpool. And Josh, are you going to go for another Black Hunt win in Blackpool?
Brighton at home against Blackpool. People might think it's obvious, but I don't think it is, because Brighton, obviously, they're in the Prem, but they're 17th. They're not playing very well, let's be honest. They look quite dead at the moment. And Blackpool, we know they're in League 2 or League 1, whatever. They've done well to get this far. I think they are going to stop their run. They are going to lose to Brighton, but only just. I think they'll put a good effort in. I think Brighton will win 1-0.
Now the next game is another old championship affair. Millwall versus Bristol City now. Bristol City have got a decent amount of form that's going to happen now. But I don't know much time in tips. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It'll be a 1-0 win to Bristol City. And Josh, what do you think?
Millwall at home against Bristol City, and it's probably a very evenly matched, standard, boring game. But I'm going to spice it up a little bit. I'm going to say 1-1 in full time, and then 0-0 extra time. And I'm going to say home advantage Millwall to win 4-2 on penalties, because why not? Let's get these predictions a bit more interesting.
We move to Sheffield United versus League 1 Plymouth. I think League 1 Plymouth, I'm not sure. But you should expect Sheffield Wednesday to win this. I'm going to say they're going to win this. I'm going to say they're going to score 3 goals back. 3-0. We need to Wednesday this year. Sheffield United. Sheffield United coming in. And Josh, what do you think, mate?
Okay, so Sheffield United at home against Plymouth. Again, I'm always going to say it, fair play to Plymouth for getting to the 4th round. Sheffield United, we know how diabolical they've been this season, but they're very bad. They're going to go down, but they're not that bad. They're still going to win this game. I'm going to say 1-0.
Number 2, the Welsh team is Swansea City versus Nottingham Forest. Now, Swansea in decent amount of form. I'm going to think it's going to be a 2-1 win to Swansea. Now, Josh, what do you think?
Swansea at home against Nottingham Forest. I'm not going to talk as much for these ones as much anymore. Swansea are the better team on the form in the Championship. Nottingham Forest near the bottom, so I'm going to just say a simple 2-1 win for Swansea.
Next game is in form West Ham against League 1 Doncaster. Now West Ham are 5 games unbeaten. And Doncaster, they've done well. But I'm going to say West Ham win this comfortably of 2-0 win to Doncaster Rovers. And now, Josh, what do you think?
Okay, West Ham, who have been looking good recently, against Doncaster at home. There's only one way. There won't be an upset in this one. I don't like West Ham, but there's no way they're not winning this game, I don't think. It's going to be a comfortable 3-0 win for West Ham.
Next game is Cheltenham versus Manchester City. Now, this game is on BBC. This game is on BBC One on the go, and I am going to go with a Cheltenham win, because I know what you're necessarily obviously going to go for Cheltenham win. Obviously, I am. I'm going to say a 2-1 win to Cheltenham. And Jules, are you for an upset or not?
Cheltenham at home against Man City. Again, do I need to say much? Cheltenham, fair play, you've come this far, but it's going to end quite emphatically for you, I'm afraid, in a bad way. I'm going to say, not so bad, but I'm going to say 4-1 to Man City.
Now the next game is Chelsea versus Luton. Now, Rangers is speaking, and he wants the Luton to win the scores. You know what? I'm actually going to agree with you, because Chelsea aren't in that best of form. I'm going to go for 1-0 win to Luton. So Ollie and Leo, if you're watching this, or any else, what fans are watching this, and Josh, what are you going to go? Are you going to go for Luton as well or not?
Okay, Chelsea at home against Luton. Luton, they're doing quite well mid-table Championship, and Chelsea, obviously, we know how much quality they've got, but they've been diabolical in recent form. They're like 8th, I think, in the Prem, below us as well, so that says something. But I am going to not do an upset here. I'm going to say Chelsea to beat Luton 4-1.
Comments, boys. Next game is Brentford versus Leicester City. And this time of recording this, Leicester have nicked the top spot off the table for Manchester United, but we can go back there and win tonight, so. And now Brentford, what do you got with that? They're alright, and I'm going to say this game will a 1-1 draw, but Leicester to win after extra time, so 2-1 Leicester after extra time. And Josh, what do you think?
Okay, the next one is Brentford at home against Leicester. Brentford is doing really well in their league. They're, I think, like third or something like that. And we know how good Leicester are. I don't know where they'll be, but we know Leicester are near the top as well in the Prem. So Leicester should be favourites. But you know what? I'm going to back a little minor upset. And I'm going to say 1-0 in full time, 1-0 in extra. So that means it will be 2-2 overall. And then I think it will be penalties. And I think Brentford will win on penalties. Shall we say 4-2 on penalties. And there'll be a cheeky upset, because why not?
Right, next game is Fulham, Burnley. Short and sweet, 2-0 Burnley. And Josh, what do you think?
I haven't done one of these yet, so I'm going to say 0-0 in this scoreline, because Fulham against Burnley, and I just feel like there's no other way. I think it's going to be 0-0, a very dead game, and go to penalties. And I think in penalties, we'll see a decent penalty shootout, maybe. I have no clue. Let's say 5-4 to Burnley on penalties.
Now we move to the game of the weekend. Another one. Manchester United at home to Liverpool. Now this game is the day after my birthday. I'll mention that at the end of the video as well. But I'm just going to say this. We're going on the league. I'm going to say this game will be a scrappy 1-0 win to Manchester United. And just do not be rude. What do you think?
Man United at home against Liverpool. Two teams right at the top of the Prem doing really well now. Man United might be top as we speak as well. Probably they will be. And yeah, they did get a draw against Liverpool away 0-0 recently. And there were some people criticising it, some people thinking it was a good thing. I'm not commenting on that. What I will say is that this might be a bit of a different game. But you know what? I am going to actually back Liverpool. I think they might do it and they'll scrape it on penalties. I'm going to say 1-1, and then in extra time that will be 0-0, and then I'm going to say Liverpool to nick it. 3-1 on penalties. I reckon there'll be a lot of misses. 3-1 on penalties.
Everton versus Sheffield Wednesday. The other Sheffield club in this, and I'm going to say this game will be a 2-1 win to Everton. And now, for the penultimate time, Josh, go through.
Everton at home against Sheffield Wednesday, and the winner of this game plays us. I'm not going to talk about it. We know Sheffield Wednesday are doing poor in their league in the Championship. Everton are doing really well. You know what? I'm going to predict an upset because I want us to play Sheffield Wednesday. So I'm just going to say Sheffield Wednesday to nick it 1-0. But it won't happen, but I'm going to predict it.
But now the last game is Wycombe Wanderers versus Spurs. And you know what? I'm going to keep it. Wycombe, not very good. Josh will win this comfortably after 3. Now we win because Wycombe are bottom of the table in the Championship. And for the final time, Josh, what do you think?
And the last game, I might need more time on this one slightly, but Wycombe at home against Tottenham. Wycombe bottom of the table in the Championship, and we're like near the top. We really should be winning. We obviously were top. We started well this season, but these tactics have got the better of us. We need to step it up a bit because we've now gone to like 5th. We've dropped points because we've taken the leading games, and then we've dropped points in like last minute goals because of our sitting back tactics with Mourinho. And it's not good enough, but I believe it can still work out, and we can get top 4 still. But enough of that. Let's just beat Wycombe in the cup. And I'm going to say we'll beat them 2-0, but Wycombe and the beast Akinfenwa will give us a bit of a game. But I think we'll win 2-0.
Bring these games to an end. Also, at your time, if you're seeing it on the Friday or on the Saturday, if it's go out on the Friday, the day Saturday if you watch this on Saturday, or Friday or tomorrow if you're watching this on whatever day you're watching it, but it's my birthday on Friday on Saturday. If we can get some happy birthdays in the comments, I would really appreciate that. I will see you boys on Monday for another live reaction of Manchester Liverpool. Peace, have a good day. Peace out.